Hello guys, today I'm just going to show you a quick tutorial on how to put a lives counter into UDK. The first thing is just to get a blank level or your own level, and then we need to just go into kismet. We don't need to add anything to the level, all you need is just a player start, and that's good enough. Okay, so the first thing we need is a player spawned block, and we get that by right clicking, going to new event and coming down here to player, and player spawn is the first one. And the first thing we need to do is to go to its properties here, and we need to change the max trigger count to 0. This means it will be able to be activated multiple times throughout the course of this. The next thing we're going to need is an int counter. To get an int counter, we right click, we go to new condition, counter, and int counter. I'm just going to drag this up slightly. Now with the int counter selected, we go to its properties and we come down to the condition increment here, and we change the increment value to -1, so it will count back. Okay, the next thing we need to do is to set the A and the B variables so that it can actually check against them. So we're going to right click on the little blue square and create new variable. I'm just going to drag that to the side, and we're going to do the same for the B. I'm just going to drag that to the side, and now we have to set the values. See here, they're defaulted to 0, but we're just going to set the value in A to 4, and we're going to set the value in B to 3. I'm just going to connect these up quickly to this player spawned. Now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to add a play announcement, so that when a certain condition is met, it's going to play this announcement. So just right click, go to new action, come down to voice/announcement and play announcement, and we're just going to make it when A is equal to B, we want to play the announcement. How this will work is the player spawn will activate, it'll trigger the increment counter, it'll immediately -1 from the A, and then A will be 3 and B will be 3, so A and B are equal, so it'll play the announcement. And I want to play the announcement 3 lives remaining. Okay, good. Just change that. Okay, very good. Now if we just quickly jump in just to show you that that actually works. One thing, we need to also set a game type or it will not work. View world properties, and then come down here to the game type and set a game type. UT game and UT deathmatch are sufficient. Oops. And then if we play it, should play it. There it is. Announcements do not work without a game type. That's just one thing. We'll go back into kismet now, and we can just quickly comment that. Just hold Alt and Control, and then select everything by clicking and dragging with Alt and Control. Hold it down, and then press C to add a comment. I'm just going to call this 3 lives. Okay, very good. I'm just going to hold Alt and Control again to select everything there, and we're just going to drag it off to the side. Very good. Now, instead of adding in everything again, what we can just do is, with everything selected, we can hold Control C and then press Control V to copy everything. We'll have to obviously change the name of the comment and the value in B and the announcement. I'm just going to copy that again because we're going to need it once more also. Very good. I'm just going to connect these up quickly so that I don't forget later on. And then we'll start to work on what will be the 2 lives. I'm just going to quickly double click on it, and then we can just change the name here. See? Press 2 in, so this is going to represent for 2 lives. First thing we need to do is come down here to the B value and change that to 2. I'll explain why we do that now. It's because every time the player spawned, it will go into each of the int counters. Now it will -1 here, but it will not be equal to B because it's 4 minus 1 is 3, it's not equal to 2. But the second time they spawn, it will be equal to 2, and so it will represent 2 lives remaining. Now here, just click on the announcement and we can change the value here to 2, so it will tell the player they only have 2 lives remaining. And then we can just come down here to this one and rename it by double clicking. Rename that 1 life remaining. Okay, very good. And then we just need to change the value in B to 1. And that's it, that's our lives counter. Now an additional thing we can do is we can put in a console command just to end the game once the player has used up all their lives. I'm just going to do that now, just for a quick example. To get console commands, we right click and we go to new action. We come down to the misc or miscellaneous, and then we add in a console command. Then we're just going to connect that to A is less than B, because if it's less than 1 they have no lives left. And we want to target the player, so we're just going to right click and add a new variable of player type, player. I'm just going to come down into its properties and uncheck all players and just target the player. Now the next thing we need to do is just come into the console command and actually set the command, and I want it to be the command of exit. So when I'm out of lives it will actually exit the game. I'm just going to quickly comment that. It's just 0 lives. Okay, very good. Now if I just come out and press play, see it says 3 lives. I'll just go and jump off the edge. See it says 2 lives. I'll just go and jump off the edge again just to demonstrate that the other one does work. And it says 3 lives again. I possibly haven't changed the announcement. I'll just jump back in. See, I didn't change the 3rd announcement, but obviously if that was at 1 it would work. So we'll just put that to 1 life remaining. Okay, very good. Just close and press play again. Just 3 lives again. Just jump off the edge. 2 lives. And 1 life remaining. Now if I jump off the edge again it should end the game. There we are. See, it closes down the game, and that's exactly what I wanted it to do. Thank you guys for watching, and please check out more videos on the Online Design Teacher YouTube channel.